Hey, good morning. I greet you with peace and love as I always do. So let's talk about it. All right, as much as I want to, as much as I want to, stop, ignore, not talk about this cat. I gotta do it. So, Black Nazi News or Black Nazi Review. Let's get into it. Mark Robinson, Lieutenant Governor, right? And I'm taking my information from Raleigh, North Carolina News and Observer and CNN. So take that with a grain of salt, whatever, take it for what it's worth. Here's what he said in a February 2019 selfie video. And this is leading up to something because I want to ask you some questions at the end of this review and analysis. Okay? Is that cool? All right, let's get to it. It kills me, he said. Somebody's always talking about babies that are dying and mothers that are in trouble. It's about killing a child because you weren't responsible enough to keep your skirt down or your pants up and not get pregnant by your own choice. Look at him trying to use some E40, your own choice, because you felt like getting your groove thing on. And now instead of taking, I believe it was meant to say taking care of that child, you want to kill that child so your life can go on, being on easy street and you can keep running to the club every Friday night. So, some more gems. If homosexuality is of God, what purpose does it serve? What does it make? What does it create? It creates nothing. There's no reason anybody anywhere in America should be telling any child about transgenderism, homosexuality, any of that filth. And yes, excuse me, I called it filth. Once posted that the movie Black Panther, I love Black Panther. What's wrong with Wakanda Forever? What's wrong with Black Panther? Was created by an agnostic Jew and put to film by a satanic Marxist. How can this trash that was only created to pull the shekels out of your Schwartz pockets invoke any pride? Of course, in 2023, he walked back all that shit. CNN says that old boy from North Carolina posted all kinds of stuff about the Black Nazi reference and full support for reinstituting slavery, okay? Now, some of these comments predate his history in politics. Remember that. Some of these comments predate, because it's going to be important, we're going to bring it up later, predate his history in politics, okay? So, let's get into nude Africa, shall we? Between 2008 and 2012, he went under, supposedly, allegedly, the username Mini Soldier, MINISOLDR. Says he frequently used this moniker online. Here's what he discussed on Nude Africa. I like watching tranny on girl porn. Shit, I heard that, so do I. That's fucking hot. It takes the man out while leaving the man in, Robinson wrote. And yeah, I'm a perv too. I don't know about that. And just for the record, I do not watch tranny porn. I do not get down with any of that. So that was a weak attempt at humor. I apologize. Of course, he's denied all this. He's went on to say that these are not our words, that he's distancing himself. Of course, that's what all the greats do, distancing himself from, okay, from all of these because it's all manufactured and made up, all these comments. Supposedly said, I'm not in the KKK. They don't let us blacks in. They don't let us join. If I was in the KKK, I would have called him Martin Lucifer Coon. That's what he said. You can't make this stuff up. It's some of the attacks on the late Dr. King were so abusive and the vitriol so acidic that one cat thought that he was a white supremacist. I mean, now you got to listen here. You got to go deep. You got to go deep if you if you online and you black and folks think that you are a white supremacist. Martin Lucifer Coon often said, I'm a black Nazi. Slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves, he said. I wish they would bring it back. I would certainly buy a few. In March of 2012, he said he preferred the leadership of Adolf Hitler over Barack Obama. Oh my Lord, should I even read any more? Oh, talked about good times in 2010. Talked about good times. And of course, being created by Norman Lear, a Jew, and all this. Damn, I grew up watching Good Times. What's wrong with Dynamite? Well, I mean, come on. Talking about Muslims, little rag-headed bastards. Said that if Muslims took over, liberals would be the first ones to be beheaded. Frequently used homophobic slurs. Oh my Lord. So, make sure I don't forget this. Allegedly, he's linked to Ashley Madison. We all know the Ashley Madison website, right? It's where married folks can go and hook up and have affairs, you know what I'm saying? And all that good shit. That supposedly he has an account or had an account with Ashley Madison. And coming out about abortion, and of course, read nigga, he came back later and said, oh man, I never should have asked my wife. I never should have paid for her to have an abortion. Well, you did. You know what I'm saying? You can't change the past. You did, so now what? So here's what I want to know. And please share your opinions, your thoughts, whatever. What I want to know is what makes doubling down so effective as a strategy? Is there a statute of limitations to controversial comments made in the past? And if so, what is it? What are those limitations? What is that statute? Is there a statute? If so, in 5 years, 10 years? If I said something 20 years ago about some cracker-ass crackers, should that be held against me now? If I'm in politics? And the manufacturing conspiracy. What makes the manufacturing conspiracy so effective? It goes with the doubling down. Take one of the candidates for president right now, Mr. Trump, former president, right? Doubling down. Everything's a hoax. The election's a fraud. It's rigged. I don't know if I'm going to give up power or not. Doubling down. Everything's manufactured. It's the left's fault. They're trying to make this shit up. All of this is fabricated, fabricated. Let me enunciate, getting all excited and everything. Everything is fabricated, all right? And everything is made up, and it's the enemy, and it's the ops, and they're trying to make me look bad. Classic strategy. So what makes it? What makes all this so effective? And are the Democrats, are the other folks on the other side doing that same stuff too? And I'd also like to know, for me as a black man, because it hits deep. It really hits deep. The Clarence Thomases, the Mark Robinsons, the Candace Owenses, those that look up to them that are also black, those of that ilk. Do you think they like being black? No, real talk. Do you think they enjoy this beautiful melanin that they were born with? Do they? Do they really? Man, look, I understand all the struggles and we shall overcome. And hey, man, I understand that we still 400 or 500 years still going on, that we still back of the bus. I understand all the trials and tribulations that we have endured and that we have survived. But don't get it twisted, dog. I ain't giving this up for anything. Oh man, if you get this white skin, you know what I'm saying? Get into some white face and you good. No, I'm good. I'm good with my sisters and my brothers and my ancestors. You know, I don't know if, though, you know, K Dot, I don't know how it keeps coming back to K Dot. He has a point. He has a, go check it out. I thought you were a colleague. Turns out. Until next time, y'all, please like, share, subscribe, do what you want to do. I'm leaving you the same way I came at you, with peace and love. All right. Until next time, enjoy your Wednesday. I'll see you this weekend.